This horse is on about a 5-week trim cycle right now. So his sole all popped out, but these bars are left. So what I'm gonna do is use my nippers. Whoa. Is use the nippers, and this bar has traveled all the way down to the tip of the frog. And I'm gonna clean that up. This here still needs to be cleaned up. The feet get so hard in the summer, it's like the nippers slip off of them. But I don't want this bar to be pinching the foot, so I need to get this up. Typically you want the bar to go about halfway down the frog. It chipped off there. That's fine. I still want to bring this top part, the height, down. Oh, the bar started to travel out into the sole here on this side too. So these are my bonsai nippers. They're great for more precise work in the summer. There we go. So what I'm going to do here is check my balance. He's high here, 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 and here. So what I'm going to first do, and this is a good trick if you're just learning to trim, I'm just taking the height of the hoof down. I'm not sometimes I'll nip at a 45-degree angle and do my bevel and height at the same time. But if you're just learning, sometimes that can make it too easy to make an uneven cut. So here I'm just taking height all the way around from the toe quarter all the way back to the heels. I'll use my rasp to get that little bit. I'm going to start back on this side. Here, there was a low spot here at this quarter, so I'm not going to nip there. Bring it back here to where I saw the high spot. I'm going to check my balance again. And what I see here is that there was still, this heel was higher. Not high enough, but I'm going to take more of my nipper because I might take too much. Take that spot I missed on that side down with the rasp. And just rasp the toe ever so slightly so I've got fresh hoof exposed. Check the balance again. A little bit high right there. So once I get the height, and there's still a little bit of a low spot right here where he chipped, so I'm just gonna leave that. I see right here, I want to get this. Now that I've got the hoof wall height down to where I want it, now I'm going to work on my bevel without taking any additional height. So here, I'm coming into that water line that I exposed. The first nipper's always the hardest. There we go. Now I'm doing at an angle. I'm not taking any more wall height down. I'm just doing my bevel here. Let it fade out at the quarter. Take this toe back. Now the rest, I'm going to smooth out with my rasp. And I do want to bevel on the heel quarters too. It was just not so dramatic that I needed to use my nippers for it. Coming around here. You want the bevel to go all the way back to the heels. It's just most steep and dramatic up around the toe and toe quarters. Now the last thing I want to do here is get a little bit of this collateral groove open. Now what I'm doing from the top side is I'm basically this kind of, I did the bevel from underneath, but now there's kind of a sharp rim. And I'm just going to use the smooth side of my rasp to smooth out that rim and just make it look better. But I already did the bevel from the bottom. I'm not really doing the bevel here. I'm just smoothing it out even farther and making sure there's no sharp edges. Sometimes if there's a lot of toe to take back still, or it's not enough to use my rasp, or not use my nippers, but it's still a lot for the rasp, I'll use the sharp side of my rasp and really get the toe back from the front like this. But I don't need to do that in this case. Let's take a look from the bottom now that we're all done. There we go.